don't know why my light keeps doing that.
Hey, good evening, people. Hey, what's going on? You already know what time it is. Another great episode of That's the Way Love Goes. You already know. It's me always, Maurice Savage, A.G. Williams, and you already know how this conquest goes, man. This is our little page right here, our little podcast where we help people that's going through love problems in their relationship, and also helping people out in the single world to let them know being single ain't the end of the world, man. It's love out there for you. So as always, you know how I do. I bring friends with me on the way to help people on their way to find love. You already know. So go around the room as I always do. Go ahead. You go ahead first. Heidi, go ahead and introduce yourself since the last time you've been on.
I don't even know the last time I've been on. It's been a while. But my name's Heidi. I'm a nurse. I just graduated as a psych nurse practitioner and passed my board. So that's what I'm doing now. Just working and maintaining.
Okay. Next up, you feel me? My cousin Tina. What's going on, Tina? How you been since the last time you've been on show? She
Hi,
always been a guest on here, always getting it lit.
hi everyone. I'm alright. Can't complain. Bless. I don't have nothing going on, but I had my little like sell clothes and stuff like that. But I've been chilling for a little bit. But that's about it.
Okay. Next up, my
Most
homeboy Jolly. He
prideful.
always coming with that good energy all the way from the Midwest. Go and say what's up to the people.
Hey, what's going on, people, man? Just same old. Just working every day, trying to get this money, trying to keep my kids up and keep myself afloat. Trying to maintain
Okay.
some
And
happiness,
last
some
but not
peace.
least, I call her one of the smartest. Oh, wow. And last but not least, one of the smartest queens I always have on here. Oh, damn, she just clicked off. Well, Selena, when she get back on, she on here. And go ahead, Chris. Go ahead, get a little introduction about what you want to tell people before we jump into the.
First of all, man, we hit what I think it was a little over 400 views. Viewers. I just want thank everybody that watched for that, man. And we couldn't do it without y'all looking at us and shit. We'd just be on here talking shit with nobody paying no attention, but we appreciate it, man. And we just started some different, some pages or whatever. We got Instagram page, Twitter. We great start uploading videos and stuff. Our clips and stuff on there. It's LVGS 360. Um, Love Goes 360. LVGS or whatever. What am I forgetting? Oh, Cash App. Our Cash App is LVGS 360. If you want to donate, send a couple dollars, man. We need it. It's gonna go to the show. You know, uh, all donations are welcome. $1 or whatever, whatever you can donate.
Okay. All right, man. Let's jump straight up into it. Yeah, I heard this topic that I got. I heard this from a lot of old people. You feel me? Especially when we out here living wild and rough. And for us guys, you feel me? We chasing females all the time. Hold on. Let me add my boy Conway in here. What's good, Conway? What's good, Conway?
Whoa, what's good, yo? What's going on, everybody?
What's
You
up?
ain't
Hello,
missing
how
nothing.
you
We just
doing?
about to jump into topic.
Fact.
All right. So basically, topic one, as I was getting ready to say, I mean, I mostly got this topic from the old people always getting into the younger people asking about how we living like heathens for real. So my question to you is, if we're going to church to praise God, is going to church an appropriate place to get numbers? You want to go first, Heidi? In case you
I'll
didn't
go
hear me.
first. No, I heard you. I'll be honest.
All right, yeah.
Getting numbers at
Yeah.
church,
Okay.
getting numbers at church, I don't think is okay. You're going to church to go to church, like praise God. You're not going to church to pick up people's numbers. Now, if you're gonna get numbers outside at like a church function, like a picnic or something like that, that's okay. But not just going to church to get people's numbers.
Fucking crazy.
Okay. Because I know we all heard that where Grandma said you need to go to church to get your good wholesome woman up in there. You feel me? So go ahead, Conway. Since
Fuck,
you just jumped
yo.
around, I don't mean to put you on blast. What's your thoughts on the old ladies and older people saying you should go find your woman in church?
Well, my mother was in church and she ain't never tell me that, so I can't relate. Um, she let it be my choice, but my two actual girlfriends from church that was in there, shit was sinful, boy. So I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you like that shit be
Be the
different,
best
boy.
freak.
I'm gonna just say it was different. I ain't gonna say because I'm still cool with him, so I ain't gonna say that was freak. I ain't gonna say nothing that. But
Just a little bit.
shit was just a little bit different from yeah. But I ain't go there for that though.
Okay.
It just so happened that it came.
So what do you? I mean, is Grandma really telling us to slow down? You feel me, or is she really telling us to go get away? Because I mean, it's really like a double-edged sword for real. So go ahead, John. You go ahead. How you feel about people that get the advice told to them, go get numbers in church to find you a good woman?
Well, I mean, I guess it just depends on what you're looking for, and kind of to what Heidi was saying. If you're going there for that, that's not cool because it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a space for you to go in there and get some peace and get some kind of your spiritual uplifting and everything. But if it just so happens that you see somebody that's attractive and you guys get to talking, that's something else. But if that's where like it's dudes that left the club Saturday and they going to church Sunday to try to see if they can't see the girl that they seen in the club on Saturday, like that's something different. Like you shouldn't be doing all that. It shouldn't be that much. But I think to find a girl in the churches. I mean, if that's where you're at and that's where you're gonna be, I mean, might as well be in the same spot all the time then.
Okay. What about you, Tina? Should we be taking grandma and grandpa advice when they say go for a good church man? And you feel me?
No, because that's not what you came there for. You're supposed to be there for the Lord. So for me, that's a no.
Right.
She said be there for the Lord.
No. Yes.
Okay.
Now if you slide into that,
why he rolled up? What about you? What about you, Dre?
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, why not? I don't think it's really no. Well, I ain't say no bad place.
I gotta see who the fuck Dre
Go
is.
to hell. Go to hell.
Time, bro.
Yo, it ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Especially if somebody like you like somebody, why not approach him? I mean, as long as you ain't off the wall with it, I'm trying to look at here, man.
So you do that after church. You don't do that during church.
My man said when the preacher said, "Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, say what it is."
Turn to your neighbor. Show some love.
Turn to your neighbor. My man said, "Damn, I didn't know you was sitting next to me."
Yeah.
Man, I mean, look, we never. I mean, I don't think it starts off as like that's what you going there for. If that's what the sole purpose is, then you want some more other shit. You want some church. You might as well make church crashes.
She'll say church crashes. What the fuck?
Wedding crashes, church crashes, or whatever, man. But is it wrong? I mean, no. If you strike a conversation with somebody and y'all get to talking or whatever, and y'all have to exchange numbers or whatever, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
But that has to be before or after church because the Lord, you ain't talking during church.
The Lord don't want to meet you in church.
Listen, hold on, say it again, Heidi, because he probably ain't hear you. Say it again, Heidi.
I said that happens before or after church, not during church. So, like, if you see each other in the parking lot, you want to talk to each other, then fine, do that. But not in church.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of wild before or after church.
It's wild before or after.
Your mind set to go in there to get whatever you need.
That's right.
And if you see something in a skirt, and that shit take you already fucking with the demon. So you might as well not even go to church today, bro.
I was gonna say this. This is what I say, man. It's to me. I'm in between both, like where it is wrong if you want some shit like this. You only going to churches and you going to different churches every Sunday to find your wife because you really listen to what grandma said. You're a woman in the church. Now that's just straight up wrong. I also think this wrong is you go to, let's just say you go to Good Shepherd Baptist Church for a whole month, you find your wife, and now you don't go to church no more. You feel me? Shit like that. I don't think grandma talk about use church as a dating app. You feel me? So I think overall what she's saying is you take your ass to church, you concentrate and focus on the Lord, and something may breeze your way by accident where it ain't no you holler at them
because of proximity.
Yeah, it might be a conversation that struck it off for real. And just like my man Nat said, what better person to guide your relationship and be a counselor than God? You feel me? Right there in church and all that shit. So I would say if your intentions is correct, go ahead, do it. But if you want some shit, Grandma told me start dating in the church now because y'all city girls can't get it right, and you going to Good Shepherd, New Bethlehem, what's Reverend Trump? You feel me? Some shit like that. Then no, nigga, you're way off and out of beat. You feel me? So if your intentions is right and you're doing the right things, then I agree with that shit. You feel me?
Man,
No, go ahead.
God put me here in this position to do this.
What?
He know everything, right? So he put me to be here to say what I'm saying right now.
The Lord is my shepherd. You know, I shall not want.
Yeah. All right.
You know what I want.
All right. Topic two right here. I be saying that this be big for a lot of women too, and it might be big for guys too. But how important is it for in your relationship that you be spending time with your partner's family and friends? You feel me? That's big because a lot of people get mad when their families, their boyfriend or girlfriend don't come to their family events. You feel me? Or they out the blue just got beef with their friends for no reason, really didn't get a chance to meet somebody. So I mean, how is it important to keep that like circle together? You want to go first, y'all?
Honestly, man, I think it's
like that. Same thing for you.
I think it's a good thing, though. I mean, like hanging out with your people, like if you're gonna at the end of this, we're trying to get married. So I mean, like that's the end of it, and so that means that family's gonna be your family, and so you need to be acquainted with them. You need to be friends with her cousins and her brothers and all of that. I mean, God willing, if it's a possibility, like that's what you would want. You would want that to be your best friend because at the end of the day, who better to be hanging out with than your girl's brother? Because I mean, just talking about it, like, hey, I can't get in no trouble. I was with your brother, like he 100% right here, and it's all, you know what I'm saying. So it's like that. I mean, just being candid, and then just hanging out with like her aunts and all that stuff. It kind of gives you the opportunity to get to know her in a new light, in a different way. So it just knowing your partner somewhere different, like hanging out. Like I've hung out with the mother of my kid's father. I used to work with him, and just getting to know him in that just a different way, and hearing different stories from him about her. You get to just see a partner in a different light, and especially if it's a good relationship, that's just something that you can bring home, and it's good.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to Tina. What about you? I mean, is for your relationship, because it might not be. Is it really important for your boyfriend or whoever to get along with your family and friends like that and come to the events?
First of all, I'm not in a relationship, but yes, it's important because, like Jolly, if I'm saying his name right, Jolly said, if we're going to be in a long-term relationship, we have to meet all my family. I have to meet all your family. I mean, we don't have to be cool. We don't got to be cool. They're like, hey, sister, what's up? But, it got to be some type of, conversation vibe there. And so it's a yes for me whenever I get in a relationship done.
Okay. All right. What about you? What about you, Heidi? How you feel about that? Is that a must for your relationship?
I mean, I'm not in a relationship right now, but yeah, it's important for you to be hanging out with me and my friends and my family. Yes. Especially if we're gonna take this to another level. I mean, if it's just, I'm not gonna. If it's just a fuck, I'm not gonna introduce you to nobody. But right. if you're important to me, you guys can meet my family and my friends.
Facts. You're right.
All right, and so my question is for the ladies too. Y'all going to their events too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I want to see them in a different
next
aspect.
Okay, I like that answer. What about you, Conway?
You already know. That shit is important to me for real. I ain't gonna lie, like if I wasn't cool with my mother, my girl mother, I call her my mother now, but like when my mother passed away, like she stepped right in, yo. And like really like fucking I ain't gonna like try to be my mother, but like help me get through that shit, bro. Like I was going down the drain, bro. So like her nieces call me uncle, her nephews call me uncle. So it's like for me, like I grew up bummed because a lot of my family had passed, so I grew another family. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like even if it was to, yeah, I mean they already told me like if we don't make it, like they still my family. You know what I'm saying? Because we actually put years in together. So for me in a relationship, like that means a lot because now it doesn't seem like I'm hiding. Like you shouldn't feel like I don't want to bring this person around my family. Like Heidi said, like if it's just like on some like I'm gonna knock you down, like you meeting nobody. Like you're not even you like cause I'm gonna play like I don't know you after this. Like I'm dead ass. So it's like it's nothing to you know what I mean? So if we really making those steps, man, like you gotta really cause you're like Puffy said, man. My friends and your friends might become friends, you know what I'm saying?
We can all be
But I'll,
friends. We can do this
but I'll
together.
say, I'll say my last one night stand turned into my husband though. So I mean.
Okay.
All right. All right. So what about you, cuz? Is it important for your for your girl to go to your family events, you feel me, things like that, and get along with your friends?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I thought you were straight.
I mean,
Well, I'm on the fence with it for real, because some family members don't mean best by you, and they can hate. But if it's a close personal friend, like my close friends and family, then yeah, I want them to be cordial. Because I mean, if me and my girl together, I'm gonna have all my friends come over to help a lot. So she gonna have to get along with them and be cordial with them because they gonna be around. You know what I mean? So that part is important to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's important, man, because I need to know how weird your family is, or if I like them or not. Because I don't mess with some weird family, running into some dope, some old, that happened to show up type of shit, or she invited me to a little cookout or something, and it was just like, nah, I ain't even feeling this.
Or the food was nasty.
I mean, and vice versa.
No shit, the food was nasty.
No, it wasn't never the food was nasty. It was
that's a keep. That's not even a keeper.
You know what I mean? The grandmother get high. You know what I mean? The uncle get drunk and act crazy and talk crazy. That type. I mean, just little dumbass shit. Yeah, man.
That'd be the funny one though. Yo. My uncle's
like crazy, right? Like that. Like you like, yo, what the fuck is going? Like, yo, I can't talk to you, shorty. But like Conway said too, like if we ain't tight enough in this shit, you ain't gonna meet absolutely nothing. You don't meet nobody. You don't get a whiff with no family members, nothing.
You block my dog, media and all that. You can't even meet my dog, fuck. You can't even meet my dog.
Hey, he said not even the dog.
Not the dog.
You know them fucking pets be the first one. It's definitely important. Them pets be the first one to fall in love. They ain't bitches ain't loyal.
You right.
Yeah. That is true.
Bitches ain't loyal, man. She come through with some kibbles and bits. That nigga love her. Can't get rid of her.
Right. I ain't even think about that.
Yeah, that is true. Because it's an animal. But for me, I think it's important both ways. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know your family all the way around, see where you really come from. I want to see what type of girls that you hang around with, even if you got guy friends, because I mean it is what it is. And I want to see, how you act when you with them. Because I mean, you never know. You might not
that nigga your best friend. That's what he done.
Yeah, I respect it when you just say that's my nigga. I know yo. I like when a girl say I know yo.
Right.
He cool.
I'd
Right.
rather
that's
you
my
like
home.
we used to
That's
fuck
my
with each
home.
other.
Yeah, when you say all that
Something
extra,
happened
yeah,
before.
when you say all that extra credit shit,
Well,
yeah, something
I have a
extra.
best friend.
Not all
and
the
we
extra
have a
credit
fun.
shit.
All the disclaimers.
I
All
have
the
a best
extracurricular
friend.
shit on.
What you
Watch
say?
it.
Let us say.
Wait, what you
I
say?
have
Right.
a best friend, and we never
Hey,
fought.
what's her name?
But
Lola.
that's your homeboy. That ain't your
Wait,
best
Hey,
friend.
hey,
Yeah.
Lola, let me ask you a
I'm
question,
I'm
Lola.
telling you, that nigga
Women
Just
can
know it.
have
one shot, he taking that, you heard?
We never
women
Look,
can
look,
have
look,
male best
We
look.
friends
never
Hey,
and not
Lola,
fuck
No.
them.
if you was that,
We
No,
never
not at
fought.
all. He's just waiting around to smash.
Factory.
no, you
Look,
can't.
There's
you
no,
see what I
absolutely
said?
zero. There's no
Hey,
way.
man.
He's waiting for you, a chink in the armor, so he can slide on in there. There's zero
Yo,
opportunity for guys in
man,
there.
Jolly,
before-
100%. I can guarantee you right
Facts.
now.
Facts.
I've had a
Guaranteed.
male. I've had
Call
a
him.
male best
Call
friend.
your male best friend and
Hey,
ask him
Tina. Hey,
right now.
hold on. Hey, Tina.
I've had a male
Hey,
best friend since
Hey,
I
I
was
ain't trying
age
to
of
put you on
13
blast,
years
but Tina,
old.
you want you.
All right.
All right, hold on.
Now,
Tina,
that's something different.
Tina,
Y'all
you
know
want?
each
Hey,
other from
I'm just
childhood.
asking. You
And
want
he
to do
still
it?
might be trying.
Hold up. You want to do a test run real quick? Use your
Go
other
ahead.
cell phone and call him right now and ask him for Netflix and chill right now.
No, I don't got no. I don't got no other phone.
No,
don't do it that way. Don't do it. Because you already know what's going to happen.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hey, look.
If I did have another,
If he be
Hold
like,
on.
I'm on the way. Like,
yeah,
Okay, as
hold on.
soon as
Oh,
I
we
get off
had a
this
Netflix.
podcast, I'm
We
gonna
had
do
a
it.
Netflix and chill night.
He gonna
Ain't
be
nothing
like,
happened.
cause he a gentleman.
Hey, listen.
As soon as
How was y'all sitting on the couch?
He a
When y'all was on
gentleman.
the couch.
as soon as I get off
That's the way to get
off
You-
this,
you
I'm
throw that
gonna do that.
You throw the leg on him.
No, that's my best friend.
See, that's what I'm saying. You throw the leg on him, that nigga
How
ain't
long
your
y'all
best
been friends?
that nigga ain't your best friend no more.
2
Hey.
years.
No,
Yeah.
he still could be.
Hey, Tina, how long y'all been friends?
2 years.
You said 2 years?
Yeah,
He'll
2
smash.
years.
Oh yeah,
He'll
I'm
smash.
getting to know you.
He'll smash.
He's getting to know you.
Yes, man.
He'll smash.
He's sitting in that bitch
No, he-
like, girl, that nigga ain't right. You hear me?
I'm-
You don't need
Guaranteed.
that shit.
He just trying to play it cool because you got him in the friend zone.
That's the best way to
Hey,
get
Yeah,
started.
because you put him in the
Yeah,
friend
he
zone.
ain't tried nothing at all.
Hey, look,
Nothing.
if you open
That's how
the
you try. That's
door,
what you do. You act like you don't want it, so you can give me some.
No, I'm not doing that either.
Ever give him an opening?
have you ever called him about a bad
Yeah, well, you
relationship?
ain't gotta worry about him there.
See, that's why.
He gonna stay trapped in the friends. Remember,
You
y'all
called
remember
him-
that
you
old Superman movie when they was trapped in the Phantom Zone and shit? That's what it's like being trapped in the friend zone and shit. And that fucking
Shit's
crystal
horrible.
ass case flying around in outer space and shit with just
Fact.
nothing, no
You
air,
called him about a bad breakup,
and no
I
nothing.
sure did.
and what he say?
floating.
He was like, that's crazy. But if you think if you know you love him, then I think y'all should go ahead and try to make it work.
Yeah, them niggas keep saying that shit.
I'm
Yo, keep
That's
going
smart.
back because we don't.
Smart.
They don't like. He don't want to seem like he trying to. If you keep liking that, Basti, go ahead, man. I'm here for
That
you.
nigga singing to you. You saying that?
Yeah, look.
he even came to me about his relationship problems, and I
He's
told him.
supposed
All right.
to make.
Man, this nigga
seem
is
like
on expert level work right now.
He juggling like, yeah. So she don't think I'm just out here quality.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
All right. We ready to go to topic 3. All right.
Hey, KJ, you see that shit,
I mean,
man?
check this out. We'll start with you, Conway, because I mean, you the one been in a relationship the longest out of everybody. Maybe probably him and who everybody else that's in a relationship. Kanye, so far, tell me your best moments in your relationship that you can think of. Your best moment.
Best moments outside
I mean,
of the
you
kid.
Yeah, you can name. And if you got a couple,
Look,
go ahead.
you
Your
see
best
shit.
moment so far.
See this shit, like,
There go one of your best moments right there.
I was
Right.
gonna say that's it.
So it's like, it's the kids, but outside of the kids, like when I was at my lowest point of my life, and I ain't even going whatever, but when I was being an asshole, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, and I didn't even want nobody around, and I think she knew that shit. Like, I didn't even care about nothing, life, none of that. Like, yo, she stood by me like a fucking anchor, bro. Like, and kept motivating me. So it's like, that shit was weird to me because like I never felt that like me and my mother was close, but my mother was tough. You feel me? So I never felt that type of love where, like, even at my lowest, she ain't leave me the fuck alone. I have family,
No one.
close friends, like, fuck that shit. And, like, she really, like, yeah, like, got 3 kids out of this shit, man. So it's like, yeah, that was my best moment with her, bro. Like, that she really was there and, like, I really stopped drinking and all that shit, bro. Yeah, so yeah, that's my best moment for real.
That's huge.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
I like that. I like that. All right, Heidi, when you was in a relationship, if you could think of it, you feel me? What was best moment that you ever remember?
Just one-on-one time.
When you was, because we
You
all
know,
already know you said you single.
just one-on-one time, like just being goofy, just being myself, just one-on-one time. You know, no kids, just me and him.
Okay. All right. What about you, Jolly? You definitely give your relationship a lot of praise. What about you?
Man, outside of the kids, because that was one of those things that really just the whole experience, because I was at ground zero with the whole delivery and everything, and it was just a good experience. But outside of that, I'd have to say just it probably, you know what, we went to a perfect. We went to this it was like an orchestra, but they had like guitars and they had like violins. It was really for her. Like she had like a college course she was taking and she had to go there in order to get some credit. And so we dressed up, fairly nice or whatever, went there, listened and ate little cheese and wine and stuff. And it was like, it wasn't nothing extravagant, but it was just the fact that we were there together. And it was kind of like just some uppity kind of type time, and bunch of people, like I say, bunch of people walking around talking about shit we don't know nothing about, but it was just me and her there, and so it was just cool. We just drinking beers and laughing at everybody else being too uptight, and it was just a really good time. And like they ended up sending us a flyer like years later, like, oh, come back. And we was like, man, we gonna go back to that because it was just a good time. Like it wouldn't have been a good time by myself though. I wouldn't have enjoyed it alone, but with her, it was like, oh man, this was cool. And to be able to talk about it, it was a good time.
Okay, I like that, bro. Man. And man, every time he talk about this relationship, man, it sounds like come with a lot of passion, man. So I definitely like hearing from it. What about you, Tina? When you was in a relationship, what was your best moment?
You should already know. My relationship was fucking hell.
Damn. I said best moment. I'm saying try to search for one.
No detail.
I can't even, it's been a while. Like
the best friend
for 20 years. No, not my best friend. Not my I knew we've been like together for like 20 years, but I can't remember. My daughter. That was my best moment when I had her.
Damn.
But
20 years and only
20 years. But
I'm sorry.
I can't remember no like best moments.
Damn.
Damn, like damn, I'm sorry.
Hey,
like real shit. Damn.
Yeah, like
hug,
so a Valentine's Day.
Got you present.
He did do little things, but it's the thought that counts. But he was just running out, so it's like, yeah,
virtual hug for Lola, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. All right,
yeah.
Well, it don't matter who answering. What if you
ask the question again?
What was when you was in a relationship? Do you remember any special moments, best moments? You feel me? Good moment.
Okay, yeah, when I'm clapping them cheeks.
Oh my!
Okay.
God damn!
Let me stop.
I need to see his face. So
yo, I'll be waiting for him, yo.
I need to see his face.
My girl,
I'll be waiting.
Nah, that's the best. You got that off screen. That's beautiful. That's amazing.
She said that's the
Hold on. Man, I can't hear. Hold on. Say it again.
I would say the time that me and my girl spend together, and also the fact that she make me feel wanted. You know what I mean? You know how you in some relationship, the girl it just be there, but it's not like when a girl make you feel like she wants you there. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. That's all it take, yo. So we separate, yeah. That's all we
like that. What you next up?
Just feel wanted.
You next up.
I'll be waiting for Dre, yo.
See, man, my girl, we still kind of new. It's like it's been over like a little over a year, I believe, or whatever. But when our first dates we went to Field of Screams or whatever, and you know that was cool and shit because you know we got the I mean she she was scared of the thing, and it was all right or whatever. It had some little moments or whatever when somebody popped out and got you for a second and shit, I mean, or whatever. But for the most part, you know, I got a chance for her to be up on me and shit. Yeah, I mean, her, you know, she was close up on me because you know it's the scary shit or whatever. But what else happened that night? Some dudes was trying to hop in the line. You know, that shit was funny. It was, and like I said, like I always tell people and shit, I am not a big person. I'm a little dude and shit. Or whatever and shit. But fuck that. Anyway, they was trying to hop in the line. We talking to this couple behind us, and he's like, I think it was like 3 dudes and shit. They was kind of tall, but like you know, regular size dudes and shit or whatever and shit. Got in the line, hopped in front of them. So they try like hop in front of us, and I'm like, no, I grabbed her by a hand, like, no, come, like, no, we've gone to the rope, like, no, like, fuck that, like, no, I ain't let them get in front of us like that, like, shit, not. And I felt like I had to do something, of course, you know, it's our first dates or whatever. Right. I can't let them go hard on me like that.
Right.
So you know, I mean, they ain't say nothing, and I ain't trying to say like I'm super tough, but you know, I stood my ground or whatever, pretty much and shit. We went under the rope and I looked at them. They looked at me and shit. The other white couple that was behind us, they just jumped in front of them and shit. They like yeah, you're like yeah, y'all say something. Oh man,
like Billy, you ain't gonna say nothing.
And I wanted to say something, and I'm like, dang, my bad.
Hey, that's right. It ain't your battle.
It ain't my battle. I stood up for mine. He had to stand up for his. So, hey, but yeah, that was cool. When our first dates, we had a lot of fun that night.
Well, for me, my best moments, I don't think I got none because I would have been with those girls. They would have still been my girls. They were some best moments. So, I mean, I say I had some good times. You feel me? I've had some good moments. You feel me? We went on some good dates, some good adventures. We probably got playing. We probably had some good sex. But best moments, nah, I can't really say I really was like. I like the moments like how basically y'all was just talking about where it's like story time where y'all was really in love and it's a connection with that person. My shit is having fun and good times.
But at one point you had, I mean, the ones that you did.
Yeah. I'm keeping it 100. Yeah, we had fun, nigga. I had girls, not women. I'm keeping it 1,000. So we had fun out there, motherfucker. So I can't. Let's just say the best moments with
AKA
the best
Neo.
with my, it's on the way. It's on the way. So we gonna go to the next topic. It's on the way.
Neo.
Once again, man, I just want to remind people, you know, hit the Cash App, man. It's LVGS 360, motherfucking. You could hit our Instagram, all that shit the same. Twitter, hit us with the likes, with the likes and whatever, follow us or whatever, man.
All right, next topic. Have you ever been in a relationship where you either tried to change things about your partner or your partner tried to change things about you? So you can go first, Heidi, if you're ready.
That's all the time.
You ready, Heidi? Or is that? I mean to put you on blast, baby. I'm sorry. You want time?
You said somebody.
No, either way, you're in a relationship Someone tried to change you, or did you ever try to change them? Both the way. Both you, Heidi, or you want to be somebody else?
I can't even think of something like that. I don't know. Like change. I don't know. Like I'm sure they've tried to change me, but I don't change.
I mean, we'll talk about that experience and how you stand your.
I mean, I'm like I said, I'm sure they tried, when we pipe down the attitude a little bit or not work as much, like. But I am what I am. Like I that's what I do. So you're not gonna change my work ethic. I work all the time. So either you're gonna deal with that or you're gonna walk.
Period.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But,
all right.
Believe me, at the end of the day, we're never going to be broke, and we're going to go on many vacations, and we're going to have fun.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, you're saying he got to fit into your schedule.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So you see the eyes of everybody. Go ahead, Jolly. You next. Have you ever been in a relationship? You feel me? Before you got happy, you feel me? Did any girl try to change you before, or did you try to change something about a woman?
Yeah, nah, they they try to change a ton of stuff. I mean, it's not to say a ton. Let me not say a ton of stuff. They try to change you to manipulate, to make you think you did it yourself. Though is the real issue, and so it's one of those make you think you stole your own car kind of space. Like I've had that more than I've had it be outright. Like it's like, well, don't you think you want to try to wear different clothes and wear this and do this? And it's like, and then sometimes it's not bad. I'm not mad at it. But then other times I think what happens is they're trying to have you to let go of stuff that you hold dear to you. And that's where the change starts to kind of get screwed up, because like for me, I like playing sports, but that takes a lot of time up. Like I can't always play. So then when I want to, and when I get the opportunity to, I inevitably play too long. I'm there too long. And then that poses an issue where they want you to change that. Well, you got to try to just tweak it, I guess. But I mean, it's just tough. I don't know. I don't know that it's a bad thing, because you got to grow up, and in a relationship, that's kind of the sacrifice that has to be made. But I think it's just, you should be trying to find somebody that you have minimal changes to make, and you come right in and just kind of, to what Heidi's saying, you just fit like a glove, and it's like, this is just what we do, and it's just all good. Because if there's too many changes that need to be made, then then are you really talking to that person, like, or are you talking to a person that you are manufacturing?
Right.
Okay.
You're losing yourself.
And before I let somebody else answer, have you ever tried to? Hold on, my bad. Go ahead, Heidi.
I said if you're changing too much, you're losing yourself.
Right.
And that's not going to be a healthy relationship, because you're not going to be you.
Right. That's right. Thanks.
So before I go to the next person, what about Jolly? The last thing I want to ask you: you never tried to change anything about a girl, or you?
Oh yeah, oh man, and that's because I try to be even about it. That's how I understood it, because I've told girls all kinds of crazy shit, like, oh, you need to get a tongue piercing. Why don't you get these barbells on your titties? I done said all kinds of wild shit when I was young. Like, because I'm just being honest with you. Like, I'm just being 100. Like I'm saying, I've tried that, and now I see where that is. It's not like if I'm offering up something that you might be interested in, that's different. But for me to just be talking about something that I like, and I'm like, now I want you to do it. It's like I said, you're just trying to manufacture somebody, versus it being like, if she wanted to get a tongue ring, she'd have came with one. And when you say something about it, it shouldn't be like shouldn't be forcing it. And like when I was younger, I say I forced it, but I definitely asked the question more times than once. And you just, hey, what about now? What about now? It's a new year now. You should probably get a tongue ring now. And it's like, you gotta just, I don't know. You have to try. You gotta grow up, is what it really is. You just gotta grow up and mature, because you just gotta take people as they come to you.
That's right.
But I definitely have.
I like that. I like that. All right, it's on you, Tina. Has any guys that try to date you, they try to change you, or did you try to change anything about them?
Well, my baby father change him, like make him a better man, but that's not my job. But anyway, I'm not changing for nobody. Like when you met me, that's what you're gonna get. If you don't like it, the door right there. When you go out, make sure you lock it, because I don't have time for it. So, yeah, that's a no for me.
Don't you think that's a little selfish?
No, because when
you don't think that's selfish?
No, not at all.
You evidently you liked something about me that made you talk to me in the first place.
Right.
So why would you try to change me?
I got what you're saying, but the point I think she was making was this dude out here in the street, she wanted to change him from that life. You feel me? She wasn't saying like change your role who he is. You feel me? And if you're making some good criticism like that, then yeah, it definitely makes sense. You feel me? But like trying to change a person's characteristics, as long as it ain't hurting nobody, then be who you are. But you finish answering, because I'm gonna let Kanye jump. Conway jump in if you're done.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Conway. How you feel about that? Has before you got happy? I gotta say this every time before I let you and Jolly answer. Before you felt happiness, was there any woman that changed you, or you tried to change them?
Yeah, it was somebody trying to change me, but it didn't last after that. Cause at that time it was like, change what? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, I made it this far. Yeah, like I made it this far.
Right.
Before I met you, like fuck you. But when I got older and shit, it was like, all right, I'm not losing my identity for nobody, and I don't want you to lose yours for you either, right? So it's like, at the end of the day, if we made it this far and shit, we just gotta make a compromise. Some changes though are good for both of us, because I mean, but I'm not gonna make you do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna make you change, because if I made it this far with you, like, I'm already putting up with all the bullshit already. You know what I'm saying? But like, for me, like, I always think that like a person having their own identity, it depends on how far they going. Like, that person gotta want to change themselves first, you know what I'm saying, before you can change them. So it's like with Loda, like I was outside too. No one could change me for that shit. It just got old to me. You know what I'm saying? So like once that shit got old to me, and I started sitting there like, yo, I'm too fucking intelligent for this shit. And that's no punt to nobody that still want to be outside, but it's like, yo, like, I went to college, my nigga, and you still came home to go the fuck outside. Like, and I said that, like, I felt like a failure to myself. And then it's like, shit, I got a son now. I got to change. So it was like, I changed myself before somebody told me I had to change. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at one point in time, it's like, fuck you talking about. But once I got older, it was like, all right, I'm a change for me. And now that I'm changed for me, nobody can change that shit. You know what I'm saying? I might compromise for the relationship, but yo still here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's just, you don't lose yourself for nobody, bro. Because that's where the relationship be fucked up at, because you'll have a person that likes something or like doing something that's not like detrimental to the relationship, but that one person might think like Jolly said, yo, he like to play sports. You know what I'm saying? So at one point in time, I fucked with the music industry real heavy. So me and my partners would travel, and it's like, what you mean? Like, that's how I'm about to get my bread. Fuck, I'm not. I get that you want to watch this Super Bowl and shit, but I really don't give a fuck today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta really, if a person compromise something for you, you gotta compromise a person for them. That's all. Like, you can't really change nobody, bro, unless they want to be changed, or they just weak as shit.
And before I let somebody answer, I gotta put you on blast too. Did you ever try to change a woman before you found happiness?
Yeah, when I found out this bitch was a whore for real. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know what? And then it's like, you know what? Yeah, I can't change this whore, bro. So it was like,
can't take skills and wife them.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, am I trying to fight niggas and fuck that shit. Hey, that bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, I did. I was stupid for like 2 months. Like, I'm gonna try to change her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with it. I mean, I'm gonna try to change. Like, I'm introducing her to shit that she never seen before. So I know she ain't gonna. She was a whore, bro. I was like, dang, I fuck with a whore. Put one on my bucket list. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead, Dre. Has any woman tried to change you, and or have you ever tried to change any woman?
Oh yeah, I think everybody is guilty of that. Vice versa. I've had plenty of women try to change me, from like my attitude to try to tell me. I remember I had this one girl I was dealing with. She was bad as hell, and the only problem is this bitch wanted me to dress like Carlton from Fresh Prince.
I'm fucking
not Carlton was swag.
No, the old nigga.
Hey, yo.
I know who Carlton is. I'm talking about. But if it was that clown bullshit he was wearing, I feel what you're saying.
And I had a huge motherfucking problem like that. She used to try to buy clothes and shit. Like, hey, what you try to wear this way? So I'm like, look at this shit. Like, hold the fuck up. Oh yeah. Like this ain't nothing like me.
Oh, you talking about the sweaters and shit?
Sweater vest with the polo under it.
Like, clothes and all that shit. And vice versa. I didn't try to change hella women. Like, wear your hair like this, wear that, wear this, do that. As far as the bedroom, you need to do this. Once you give me a threesome, yada yada. I didn't did all types. So yeah, we all guilty of it. But I will say one thing: you can't change a motherfucker, but when you relationships, you have to compromise. Yeah. You have to compromise. Yeah. Like, there's no way your relationship is going to work without compromise.
Yeah.
On both sides.
You definitely got to compromise. Change and compromise is not, it's two different things and shit. Whatever. You can't change to the point where you just, not yourself no more. Yeah, I mean, because that's just not healthy for you, as an individual or whatever and shit. But you gotta
answer the question, nigga. Have you ever tried to change a woman, and has a woman ever tried to change you?
I was getting to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, I tried to change people. God damn it, we all tried to do it. Try to have your girl doing shit and that you have seen in the pornos. Yeah, I mean that was me right there, boy. I was watching so much porn. I was trying to have my girl imitate all types of shit that I saw. Like I ain't had no goddamn sense. And yeah, they try to change me to fail miserably. to miserably fail, because I was never the one to try to really change for nobody. I think it was only one person that I did that for, and that shit ain't work out good for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't do it.
All right.
I miserably failed. That's fucked up.
All right. Well, for me, yeah, I definitely tried to change because I mean I'm attracted to the chicks off of the movie Baps. You feel me? You know, the Nicki Minaj, the K Michelle, that's the Young Miami with the hood. So I whatever you already know. Hey, hey, yo, y'all already laugh. I make this joke all the time. Yo, back in the day when I was in the hood, I used to do my thing. Yo, I wanted a baby mother named Brune Quisha, had like 5 or 6 kids. You feel me? We selling dopes, babysitting kids out the same house. Yo, that was my life. I wanted that. I wanted the bamboo earrings. You had to have your toes done. That's how I wanted. And if I was messing with you, I would try to change that. You feel me? And everybody know I like ass, so that's what I was trying to do. You feel me? But I know you can't do that to everybody. I know that's not the right one. So you feel me? And then everybody can't afford that stuff, so you can't turn somebody to things they can't afford. So I had to I had to chill on that. You feel me? And then this one, y'all gonna really laugh. I had this one girl. All her niggas had to look like Keith Sweat.
Hey,
you had to get the Keith Sweat haircut.
The hair.
You had to go to the I remember one time I got the fade out. I was on punishment. I had to sleep on the couch and everything. And this time I knew it wasn't a lie. One day, right, we move into a new house. Right? One day we move into a new house. Just so happened I see a whole bunch of pictures. She got pictures of a whole bunch of her exes. All of us got the same cut. All of us. All of us.
Not
Look
all
at me. Yo, all of us had the same cut, yo. So
that's
you evil witch, yo.
Yo, that was
my gosh, yo.
And I'm glad I got out of that controlling thing.
Yes, sir. I'm happy for you, bro.
Yes.
Open that bitch, singing and all that shit.
The nigga.
Yo,
I want your body.
Yo, that's crazy. It's like, yeah. I mean, like real life punishments. Yo, she would get mad. Yo, that was crazy, yo.
Damn, boy.
Oh man. All right. I want now on this one.
The silk shirts and shit.
What'd you say?
You had the silk shirts and all that shit, huh?
I had no. That haircut was mandatory. That haircut was like, yo, if I got a cruddy, a fade, we talking about real life arguments. You think you them young niggas, ain't you? I want you to do this. And the whole time, right, I'm thinking she trying to keep me nice and clean, but to see Keith Sweat and 4 other niggas look like me,
and
she was cloning.
Always wanted to.
How old was she, yo?
When it comes to men, when we do some young shit, it's we need to grow up. But man, you be having 40, 50, 60-year-old women walking around with all types of young hairstyles.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. But to answer you, Jolly, at that time, right? Shorty was 35, I was 25.
That was good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was.
No, he had asked me how old it was.
He was on the
Shorty was 35, I was 25. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. So again, all right. So let me go into the topic 5. You feel me? But yeah, she was mad controlling. But I told you that's the girl where nigga. She sent me to the store to flip the mattress over to see if I had sex with anybody because she said the last time I was in a relationship and a nigga had a day off early, he cheated on me and was fucking somebody and the other side of the bed had come on it. So she thought I did it too.
She was fucked up in the
Damage.
So my man had a whore. My man had a whore.
I'm crying.
My man had a old whore.
I'd have flipped right out the front door.
All right.
That's right.
Enough about me. You gonna go to
Yo
topic
was
5.
working for Price Busters.
Not Price Busters.
All right, topic 5. You're funny as shit. Topic 5. You feel me now? Like I said, I want to check your insecurities on this one. I think we all deal with this because we all try to pull attractive people. So how do you feel when you out in public and people checking your mate out? You feel me? Do you have any insecurity? Are you upset? Because I mean, y'all seen the James Brown movie, right? When Jill Scott looked too sexy, he slapped the shit out of her. Now I'm not saying that's right.
Showing your titties for every man to see.
So I'm just using that example. You seen the nigga get mad. So I'm asking y'all. You feel me? I'll let you go first, Heidi. Is there any insecurities when you go outside with your man and he been good?
No, I'll be honest. I want you to look at him because he's mine. And you. So
what if you got some sweatpants on?
Hold on.
And you can look at the dick print when I'm getting the dick. So what the fuck? Like, it doesn't bother me if you want to look at my man, look at him. But you ain't gonna talk to him. You ain't gonna do nothing. So,
I hear that.
He's mine.
You can look all you want, but you can't touch him.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's none there. All right. So did you ever deal with that on your side where you looking good and you insecure about how good you looking?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've had that where like they're insecure or whatever, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, like I'm with you, so like don't worry about anybody else. Because I only see you because I don't give a fuck if they're looking at me. Like me and you are together.
Period.
Okay. Go ahead, Tina. What about you? Have you ever dealt with any insecurity as far as your guy looking good and chicks checking him out while y'all with
No. I mean, if they did, like Heidi said, they can look, just can't touch. But for me, on my always trying to holler, oh, you want him to like what? Like I'm like Heidi said, I'm with you, right? What's the problem? Like they looking at me, I ain't looking at them. What? So
I literally was with somebody one day, and this guy was literally trying to like, hey girl, come here, and I'm like, I'm with him. Like, what the fuck? I was like, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. I do. Like, get the fuck away from me. The fuck is wrong with you? Like,
they real bold. They don't be giving.
Right, people are bold as shit. I will say.
What was the nigga doing? That was that shit? What was he doing?
That's what I want to know.
What is he doing? He wanted to fight, and of course I'm looking at him like, just stop, because this is stupid. This is dumb. I'm with you. Don't worry about them. Like I'm gonna put them in their place, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't even have to say nothing. I'm gonna put them in their place.
Okay, I like that.
You know,
too.
and
man, my girl, she's supposed to say something before I even had to get a chance to.
I like that,
because when the Titans collide, boys, war.
Go ahead, Jolly. You up?
Like
you up next? You feel me? How have you ever
really
been
have
in
a problem
where you've
with
been
it.
insecure while you
I don't really have a problem with it when it comes to like people looking at my girl out in public. For real, I don't really notice it. It's and it's just something that's just gonna happen. I have more of the issue on the other end where she's talking about girls looking at me, and again, I just don't notice it though. Like it's one of those because I just be moving through. Like as you can probably see, like man, I'll be pretty high, so like I don't even be paying attention half the time. So it be people in my face, like she could be in my face flirting, and I wouldn't recognize it just because when I'm in a relationship, I'm not. That's like that switch is turned off. So I'm just like I'm sitting here wondering why she keep talking so much. But then from my girl, she's like, nah, she's talking so much because she's trying to talk to you, and I'm like, oh shit, nah. But I get it though. But it's a I think man, it's gonna happen though. If you're talking to somebody who's attractive to you, then they're probably attractive to other people too, and they're gonna wanna look. And as long as it's not disrespectful where they're touching or they're giving any numbers or anything like that, like I mean, you can look from over. Like again, I think the general consensus is you can look from over there as long as you don't touch. I'm all right. Like I mean, I think on the like I said on the other side of it is I think for guys it's like I don't recognize it. So to get in trouble for it sometimes sucks just because you just walk like I've even dumbed down sometimes where I'll let my facial hair grow out so that they don't talk to me, they won't approach, and I mean that shit don't even be working. So I mean it is what it is. Like you can't really avoid that kind of shit. If somebody want to talk to you, they're gonna talk to you, and you just have to have the respect in your relationship to be like, I'm in a relationship, you know, and keep it moving. Or just like me, just be oblivious to that kind of shit and just keep moving. Like, just
all right. Next up, I can't wait to hear this one. Let's hear from the Godfather Conway. I can't wait to hear this one.
Don't give me that. Give me that shit, man. Yeah. I really don't like, to be honest though. I'm a semi-cocky motherfucker, yo. So if you looking and I think I see you looking, like I'm kind of happy as a bitch, boy. You know what I mean? Like I fuck around and let you know that I see you. Yeah, yeah, like I really don't care, bro. Like I really like. But on the other hand, though, if I see something crazy and she don't point it out, because she one of them though, like she'll point it out. Like she don't like bitches, but she'll tell me like, "And look at that fat ass right there," to see if I seen it already. Damn, that is, you know what I mean? Sometimes, like Charlie said, like I don't really fucking, I really don't be paying that shit no attention for real. Cause sometimes my mind be thinking so much about other shit, even when we together, that I really don't fucking. As long as I'm running to a person while I'm driving, or hit a motherfucker, or bump into some shit while I'm walking, like I really don't care. Look at this shit. This is what I'm talking about right here. But like, yeah, like I have got in trouble for. I think it was something I seen, and I was like, damn, I stayed too long. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't. But it's like, I mean, God gave us fucking eyes, man. I ain't blind, bro. You know what I'm saying? As long as I ain't fucking touching or nothing like that, and it's like now though, like we play this little game though, so. Yeah.
Me and my husband used to sit at the bar and look at people's titties and asses and all kinds of stuff and point them out. It's not a big deal.
We was just at a bar and this lady didn't notice that she didn't know she was next to me for real. And my girl was like, "Shit, you better get them drinks. I ain't paying no more. Shit, let's get these drinks, yeah. Let's get these drinks."
All right, so what about you, Dre? Have you ever had any insecurities? Because you pull bad bitches.
I mean, as long as you ain't disrespectful with it, I don't care. You can look all you want. Now niggas start being like, "God damn, you bitch shit, yo. God damn, yo, what the fuck, yo? I'll let up in that bitch over." That's some different shit. You know what I mean? But as long as you look at. And I mean, I don't give a fuck. Look, nigga. I mean, it's a nice ass, so you supposed to look.
Yeah. Correct. And what about you for a woman? She ain't like you ain't never get into it like.
Oh yeah. I don't remember my baby mother used to be together. They stay getting in trouble for looking at girls' asses. Like I stayed jammed. Like, you always doing that shit. Why you always gotta look? I'm like, yo, I'm a man. I'm trying to holler at her, but if a nigga see her ass, he go and look.
Yeah, I mean, you got eyes. You supposed to, you know what I mean? There's two, but damn, I'm saying supposed to. You got eyes.
See, I'm a city man, bro. So my head always looking forward. I'm a titty man. I'm up there anyway.
You gonna see other women just like she gonna see other men. You know what I mean? Or whatever. As long as ain't nobody don't got no ticket and no further than that, then no harm, no foul, or whatever. You know, it don't really matter to me. Man, my girl don't have those type of problems for real. You know what I mean? Shit. You having woman problems, I feel bad for you, but they ain't one for me. Shit. I cut the whole song off. I don't give a fuck right now. But yeah, man, you damn, Dre. But yeah, we don't have them type of problems, man. Like I ain't never really looked too long at nobody. I'm quite sure she probably seen me look at somebody while we was out, and I don't think I ever seen her look at nobody for real. She might have, but like I said, you don't go no further than that.
Okay, that's what's up.
Okay.
Let me see. For me, did I have that problem? As far as looking at chicks, I mean, now I don't know because I ain't gonna say problem.
Yeah.
Because girls will make a joke about too. You talking about that's something different. When you go to the club, I'm saying, God, I'm doing that. I'm him. But that get you numbers though. If you do it the right way, you gotta do it how they do on TV. But anyway, what I'm saying is, Kill, cause you ain't had to do me like that. You ain't had to tell the world. You feel me? Talking about get you numbers. You feel me? You gotta let these women know they're attractive. But I mean, did I deal with that like going out? I remember one time I was messing with this one shorty and watch it now. I'm gonna put myself out there. Huh?
Yeah, cause of some milk.
Oh, you talking about him? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
because you keep.
we need now.
Hey, it's 4:20. I can smoke some blunts right now. God damn it.
But I'm gonna tell you something, right? I'm gonna put myself on blast. I remember I was going with this one girl, I was going with this white girl, right? So what happened is I'm fresh as a motherfucker. So I'm like, I know I look good. So I'm looking at other chicks and I'm like, yo, ain't nobody looking at me, right? You don't see no chicks looking at me. But the whole time she get mad, like, if one more bitch look at you, I'm gonna smack this shit out. I'm sitting up here. I'm like, who looking at me? But the whole time it was, and I'm looking, ain't nobody looking at me. None of that shit, but she was really bad. I was like, look at me out this motherfucker. Yo, that shit was funny as a motherfucker. Now for me, do I deal with that? I got word of advice. Yo, if you're gonna pull an attractive person, you should already know you're not the only one that find them attractive. So don't all of a sudden think because you got them, everybody stop looking. Right. Like it don't work like that. You feel me?
Take it as a compliment.
Yeah,
man.
That's number one.
Shit. If ain't nobody looking at your chick, she probably ugly. And vice versa.
Yeah. And for me, I mean, I'm not trying to, but shit, I be love bringing baddies around. Look, I mean, not to say like a girl was a toy, but look what I got. You feel me? That's what I be happy. Look what I stumbled upon. It was one of those. I don't go quite that far.
This nigga crazy.
Shit, no, when you my girl, I'm pick a baddie.
I'm low. Well, I feel uncomfortable because it was a not that we was messing like boyfriend girlfriend type shit, but it was like my cut, because now people had got a place or whatever at the Club of the Nationals or whatever, and I had a friend with me when I was single, and everybody was looking at her, yo. That shit just felt uncomfortable and shit.
I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, man. I don't know how you. I don't want all that attention on me like that.
Oh, because her ass was too fat. He could. That's what he couldn't handle. He couldn't have everybody looking at that fat ass butt.
Nigga, and he was in Club Internationals with a fucking dog.
He goes. That's my family spot. I don't never got really worry about nothing in it.
So
you didn't have to worry about nothing, but she definitely did.
No, there's a lot of other things.
No. Listen, I'm not saying that's the total reason, but I'm saying would that be one of the reasons because you said that make you uncomfortable? That all nigga or no?
No, I wouldn't have had a problem with that.
All right.
There was a lot of other reasons or whatever.
Yeah. We already know that shit. Yeah, we already know that.
Ain't work out.
All right.
Welcome to my league, bro.
All right. Last topic before we get up out of here, man. This one right here is about putting your pride to the side. You feel me? Because a lot of times people will be going through arguments in their relationship, and you never seem to be able to solve the problem. So, can you tell people how good it is to quiet those conversations and go to sleep at night with your partner? You feel me? Not be arguing over little shit. Put your pride to the side and say, baby, I'm wrong. You wrong. We don't know what the answer is. Like, really put your pride to the side. Because some people like, nah, I was right. This nigga better apologize. Or this nigga, you know how women do. And then for guys, you know how it is. We write about something. We act like we know it all. We rub it in and all that shit. And I basically want to say, let's put that bullshit to the side. You feel me? Because and I'm gonna tell you where I got this topic from. This nigga mother right here. I got to tell this is one of my favorite stories about my Aunt Cookie. What happened is we went down Virginia. You already know how we do the little cookout. I mean the little shit when we sleep in tents. You already know what I'm talking about.
At our cousin place.
Every single night, Aunt Cookie and Uncle Preston argue every day. Watch this. This was God showing me a sign. Every day I went to go take a pee at like 2:00 in the morning. Man, they would sleep together like the argument never happened. And I'm talking about in our generation, niggas having an argument, nigga gonna go cheat. Nigga gonna go sleep on the couch. Nigga doing all that shit. So I'm saying, man, we need to be as strong as that. So I mean, let's go and talk about that real quick. How do you want to go first? Because I mean, you've been married. You the only one been married, right? On the show, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. I disagree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? I just agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? If we can't agree on something, we just agree that we disagree on it. You know, it's not a big deal. Like, but I one rule I have is we just don't go to bed angry. Like, because I can't sleep when I'm angry anyway. So we're not going to bed angry. We're going to talk this out, and we're gonna do something. I mean, throw each other against the wall and fuck or something. We're going to do something. I don't give a shit. Something's going to happen that we just end this argument.
Good shit.
Okay. So what about you, Jolly? How How important is it to calm peace when we can't even find which one of us is wrong about the situation? How important is it?
Man, it's probably the most important thing you're gonna deal with. Just in a relationship, trying to better yourselves. You gotta get, because you're not gonna agree on everything. It's just a natural thing, because men and women are different biologically. 100. I mean, it's just a thing. Like, we don't. It's not to say that somebody's right or wrong. It's just we're so different that it's like, just down to even like sex. Like, I was just telling somebody, like, for guys, sex is almost like a medicinal thing. Like, where girls, it's an emotional thing that they have more involved in it. It's not to saying that we don't have that as well, but it's just we are so different, and you have to come to some kind of mutual ground and say, hey, I don't agree, you don't agree, and it's okay, and it's not a problem, and because you're gonna disagree on a lot more stuff, and so you might as well not stop here and just keep on trucking, because it's gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna happen. As long as you're together, you're gonna have disagreements about stuff, because you're just different, and it should just be okay. You should be able to just laugh it off and move past it and get back to the love. Like, that would be what my uncle would always say, my dad would always say, is just, you do whatever you got to do to get back to the love. And that's for men. Sometimes we, like you said, like, we got to learn how to take the ego down and just be like, you know what, it's okay. Because women push us to that point where we feel like we have to pound on our chest and roar, because we feel like we're not being heard. And it's like, sometimes that's not necessary. It's they don't need that, especially in a relationship. That's not what she needed, and that's what you're here for. You're here for her, so you're supposed to be making it a peaceful environment. And especially talking about going to bed, man, how you gonna lay your head on the pillow pissed off? Like, I mean, especially next to her, like I mean, that shit is not even. I mean, it's a no-go. So yeah, getting back to the loving is 100% like a thing that has to happen. And if that's something that's not happening, you got to look at your relationship and take a long, hard look at it.
So what about you, Tina? How important is it to basically get peace when you can't find out who's wrong in an argument and all that shit? Because you know how it is. Some people want to win an argument. That's how people is. Some people, they want to win an argument. I call them argument championships. You feel me? Argument championship fights and shit. You feel me? I won the conversation title in 1969. You feel me? I've been defending it ever since. Y'all said the petty.
I don't know, cause like, I don't know, because it's been a while, but we just have makeup sex and that's it. Like,
okay. Hey, I like that.
Throw it out.
Simple, straight to the point.
And yeah. So.
Okay. All right. Next up, Conway. Go ahead, brother. What you got?
I don't like to argue, so I ain't gonna hold you, cuz I don't like when you start yelling and all that shit. I shut down, yo. I don't even like all that shit. Like, that takes a lot of fucking energy out of both of us yelling and shit. Cause no matter how you a female say they just want to have a conversation. If you don't give that fucking answer they want, and they believe that shit to be true, you're just fucking wasting your breath, bro. So I really don't like to argue, bro. So, but for me, I will say, like, you're right. Whatever. I will say I'm right. You're right. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I apologize and shit like that. But after I do that one time, I'm not coming back. Like you said, like, don't tell me about 1965. Like, that shit just, like, that shit blows my bubble. And it's like, yo, like, I gotta keep my blood pressure down. So, and I am still gonna sleep on this motherfucker next to you, mad or not, so I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like it's important. Like Jolly said, that shit important. But if we don't we don't come to a compromise tonight, we'll try to get them off. But I'm going to fuck this week because I gotta go to work in the morning.
I like that. First of all, I like y'all answers. You feel me? Before I let y'all two jump in, I like y'all answers because most dudes, when they having them problems, I had my baby mother tell me this too. She said, I would know when you go cheat. She's like, because when my father used to cheat on his girls, it would be right at the argument. Instead of them fixing the problem, he would just leave and then come back hours later. You feel me? So you see what I'm saying? So I'm glad you guys are giving these type of answers, letting know, yo, we ain't gotta do that, yo. That ain't the answer, yo. Work it out with your girl. Don't go hump somebody to get over a situation or some shit. It's not the way. Or don't go get drunk or go get high and get yourself in a car accident or something happen with you and the police or whatever the case may be. Just because you ain't worked something out, you make something else an outlet or excuse, shall I say? But you go, Dre. How important
GTA Call of Duty be loud as a bitch in the basement.
Yeah. I mean, like Conway said, I really don't like to argue, to be honest. And I just like to get my point across, and that's about it. It ain't no point of going back and forth. You know what I mean? Like that defeats the purpose. And I don't believe in that. Like I don't care. We could go to sleep, like, and deal with this later on. Like I'm not trying to stay up all night and try to deal with the situation. Like if we don't come to an agreement by the end of the night, like the next day we'll come up with a answer, something to that effect. But I don't hold on to grudges. Once I say it's over with, it's over with. I don't believe in doing that. I mean, somebody gotta be the bigger person, you know what I mean? And another thing, it's never really good to argue with a female anyway, because they got a sharp tongue. Like you're gonna lose every time. Like you can't
say something
that's shit. Like that's you know. Like if there are females, a lot of females in Mortal Kombat, their finishing move would just be talking and cutting niggas down, yo.
Yeah, because I like what you say.
Like, you could die. Like, damn, I could die. Like, you wouldn't give a fuck if I died.
I like what he said too, far as you would argue. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you could be, they could be winning the argument. You feel me? They in your ass, and then when you flip it around and you winning, so that's how you really feel. Now you done get fucked up and shit. Your point don't even matter no more. You feel me? Got him. Yeah, so go ahead, because how important is it to basically get people you don't know who right or wrong in the argument?
I mean, it's important, man, because you can't stay mad at each other like that. So, I mean, I guess compromise coming to that too. Me, I don't like to argue. I'm just like, you know, Conway and Dre for real. You know, I don't like to argue. So depending on how, you know, what we arguing about or whatever, I'm a cop of juice. You know, and especially if you get the yelling and stuff like that, I'm gonna shut down or whatever. And you know, just disagree. You know, disagree to this. I mean, agree to disagree.
Yeah, there you go.
Agree to disagree. My fault. And shoot, that's it. I mean, and it's weird because me, like I said, we still new. Me and my girl, we haven't had any real argument for real yet. So
that's good. That's good, man. I mean, that's good. I mean, that's the way how it's supposed to be. I mean, most of the time when like good relationships like that, niggas will probably argue over something that's like super small or something. I just think that's the devil creeping in, just trying to cause confusion in a good relationship. So I wouldn't pay that no mind. But I mean, for me, like I said, I had to learn from Uncle Cookie and Uncle Preston, because one of my main things, you feel me, I always used to think of like, yo, how can you really stay with someone for the rest of you just focus on them, y'all just focus on each other. That's the only person you're having sex with. That's the only person you're in love with. Fuck all that shedding feelings to everybody else. That's the only person you give your undivided attention to in a relationship, man. That's who you do that with. Your friend, your whole everything. And saying that, I'm like, okay, I see the ups and the downs, because you're not chilling with your aunts all the time. So when you see them in public, they having good times. You feel me? But to see that atmosphere, to be around them for 5 days in a row, and to see real live arguments, I mean, saying real live shit. I wish I ain't marry you, nigga. Fuck you. I mean, saying nigga, fuck you.
Uncle Jimmy and Doc.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People that he just named another couple who real life saying fuck you. I wish I never married you back. I'm keeping it. Hey, look, he can phone it. I'm keeping it. I've seen these real life arguments, and they like, calm down. Go over there and do your thing. I done seen Uncle Jimmy calm Uncle Preston down. I done seen him do the same thing, vice versa. And then at the same time, as a young kid, you saying this shit like, yo, I'm taught basically, yo, when you argue with a girl, man, you either right or she right, and that shit done with. You feel me? And whoever was right, they the champion. You feel me like that? Where there's situations like, that's your wife, that's your husband, man. Y'all gonna be together the next day and gonna be to sleep with each other. Don't do all
right.
Shit. So
you're gonna be up in the morning, fix you
good
fucking pancakes and eggs and shit. You looking dumb as shit because you drunk as a bitch.
It was shocking to me. I'm like, yo, it looked like that argument never even happened. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I needed to see. I needed to see that. So that's one of the things I put in my little clip for my arsenal to get married. You feel me? Because you feel me? I know how to be faithful. But anyway, that's the end of the Tonight Show. You feel me?
Hey, yo, your cousin's saying,
yo, what the fuck is you doing that for? But anyway, there's been another episode of That's the Way Love Goes. You feel me? We're going to go around the circle and get up out of here. Jolly, go ahead and tell people they can find you. You feel me?
All right, man. Yeah, man. I'm just I'm on Instagram, Jolly Robin, Facebook, Jolly Robin. I got all kinds of stuff going on, but yeah, just I'm just, like I said, just family man trying to get it going.
All right, go ahead, Cuzzo. What you got going on?
Nothing. And
right.
yeah, I have no social media. So.
All right, Conway. Go ahead. Give the people they need to hit.
I got, look at it. Crybaby number 11. Damn, what the fuck I was gonna say? Oh yeah, man. You can catch me on all social medias, man. Talk to him, Con. As you can see, it's 2 O's because I wanted to be an asshole. Because I wanted people to be like, why is it 2 O's and Talk to him, Con? So you start a conversation. But I'm on all platforms. I still make the rugs on Aniz Rugs, ANIZ Rugs. Yeah, man, nothing major. And look, I gotta get her shit.
Look him up when I get back on IG. I'm gonna need some rugs.
Oh yeah, hit me. Hey, look, hold on, I'm gonna show you one. This the one I showed them last week. Where my rug at? Y'all took my rug?
Yeah, she done took the rug. He got it.
Oh, okay. That's the door.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
You do Dragon Ball stuff?
I do all that shit, bro. I just did.
Oh, shit.
It took me 3 weeks to do this is the whole Simpson family, even a dog and shit, you feel me? It's a 17 by 18, so that bitch big as shit.
Oh damn. Oh shit, I know that shit.
All right, we'll go because you got anything you want to say before we go?
Man, like I said, on all social media, man, LVGS360, hit the Cash App. You know, please, all donations are welcome. $1, $2, whatever you want, help out with, man. We constantly growing. Like I said, we hit 400. We try and hit 5. Let's go for 5 or whatever. Tune in, tell your peoples, hit the like button. Follow. Like I said, IG, Twitter, whatever. We on there, man.
All right. As always, man, this has been another great episode of That's the Way Love Goes. And as I said, man, as I always do, man, I bring my friends along, man, to help people on this love path for real. And they giving the right advice. They giving the right words. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, we'll see you next week, next Thursday, 8 p.m. We got special guests coming in. You feel me? From what I saw, you feel me? She got her own little YouTube channel and all that. She got a doctorate in this type of field, so we're gonna have her on the show next week. And Conway, you gonna be back, right? We're gonna have you on next week too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna come back. You already know.
Giveaway.
Oh yeah. And starting soon, we're gonna be doing giveaways to our number one fans, the one who basically can tell us about the show. I mean, guys and ladies, because ladies mostly watches, who really watch the show. We're gonna be giving out rewards for that. No cap.
It'd be like a trivia type of thing.
Trivia raffles.
We talking about doing a raffle for people who hitting the Cash App or whatever. Do a raffle for everybody naming there and do like a $50. $50. Straight to your Cash App, bam. you know, whatever.
Okay, that's nice.
I'm so man, how
That's what it is.
That's been another great episode of Ghost. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out.
All right, see you all. Good night,
All
everyone.
right, see y'all.